early birds out there who can already listen to my luscious voice in the future. Slightly. Hold on, I am in the future for you, you're in the past for me. Point in case being those of you who can listen already, maybe you should consider that your gracious saviour Sal is not here to rescue you from damnation. Or should I say Yam Nation, since we're currently going with a vegetable theme. I have no idea what I just clicked because I was going on about how cool it sounds to think of Yam Nation as an alternative to Damnation, where you just get some sort of large squash that squashes you. I'm already going great here. Solo streaming is slowly pulling up my sanity, and I've forgotten what I wanted to do around here. Potato did point out very helpfully that it is possible to get to that weird picture spot I was trying to go to last time, but before I do that I should probably check if I can actually be seen on both platforms, because I haven't done that. Oh, would you look at that, YouTube seems to be working, and given the fact that Belorsa has already insulted me as a carrot, I suppose it's working. Welcome back. I hope you didn't miss me, because I didn't miss me. Or this. I also have such great stories to tell. Stories that unfortunately shouldn't, burn away right at the start when nobody's there to listen yet. No offense to the one person here. Hello, Belorsa, I see you. I forgot where my minimap went. P. No. P. Would I miss playing Dead Space? How do you mean? Admittedly, I prefer to be playing Dead Space right now, but I need to get to at least one ending here. Otherwise, people are going to be mildly upset with the fact that I haven't finished the game, God forbid. Although I know how that feels, I don't like it when people just leave things half-finished. If you have to leave it half-finished, at least leave it at a finished state where it's acceptable to be done with it. So if I understood Potato correctly, there's a narrow path right through the storm bank, somewhere around here, that's going to allow me to get through there. Riveting gameplay, I know. Oh, like if I were playing it one day, would I then return to next time, feeling anxious and eager to continue? Yes, probably. I had a real thing for Dead Space. It's kind of like Space Engineers, but more cinematic. And I like that. That was easy. Then again, there is the minor issue of this already being a game that I have played. What is that? Is that the one with the weird alien Marcus? It sure is! Hello, good lady. Do you know where the photo opportunity is? She says, hello. Okay. I can't access them. If I'd remember what the photo looked like, this might be helpful. Although I have to admit, the alien marker thing in Dead Space was more just a poor ends to means that at the very end ruined the entire story. Like, apparently they're just magnets for dead bodies. Hold on. The bush wanted to talk with me. Never mind. It just gave me an amber. So it's a magnet for dead bodies, and then the dead bodies just kind of fall a big droplet of dead people, and that's
okay.
What are they?
That's all the coordinates that Resistance member wanted.
We've done it, everybody.
I'll be honest though, I don't quite get why she cares about these particular photos.
I don't get why
Everyone
you
has
care.
memories that are precious for one reason or another. It's
Nope.
not for us to judge their value. They're important to her. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I guess.
Why is she getting so sentimental again? All that also knows is that Sage has been crazy about those markers for years now. I do remember when... Hold on. I think I'm stuck. I do remember when in their weird story Space Engineer series, which I have to admit I actually quite enjoyed watching, he started building them for some reason, and it was just a weird throwaway thing in the background that never led to anything. At least I assume that's the case. I admit I stopped watching at some point. It's gotten a bit too convoluted in my opinion. I really enjoyed it at the start when they were just trying to sit together and survive, and then they made it weird. Which point of view did you watch? What's the guy who had his suit talk with him? Mendelivius? I forgot his name. And then the guy who was sitting alone at the North Pole, slowly turning crazy. That was a very compelling point of view. I like that one. But I have no idea what these people were called. But again, as soon as they all got together, it kind of just went downhill with their weird convoluted storyline about... what were they doing? They had weird men follow them around. Was that it? Point in case being I didn't like it and I stopped watching. That was generally one of the last Let's Play series I watched all together. Afterwards I stopped. Probably because I began making this rubbish myself in the form of co-streaming with Sal. Horrible. It might come off as a surprise, but I'm not really a fan of this whole practice. I don't understand what people see in it. Sal tells me usually that I shouldn't be saying this because it alienates viewers. Sal's not here right now. I appreciate that you agree with me that the story got old pretty fast, but also it's weird just directly answering queries from chat without reading them out first. I need the Sal to read out stuff for me. In the meantime, what does the map say? The map says... nothing. There's nothing here. What's this? Oh, that's return the photos. I can do that eventually. Where was the main quest? Potato told me it's around here somewhere. Escape. Quests. Active quests. Resistance disappearance. A woman at Resistance camp claims that one of her friends is missing, and we don't care about that. Speed stat. No, never mind. Photographs. Done that. Mysterious letter. I've received a certain mail from an unknown source containing 3 coordinates. They seem to point to locations in the desert, the flooded city, and the what? Haven't I just done that in the form of photos? If I don't like streaming, asks Belorsa, why did I never say no? 'Cause, you know, cheap rent, comparatively speaking. It was an additional task next to editing all of Sal's videos, and in return I got a closet all of my own. And then Sal kind of stopped recording and I stopped editing after her computer combusted itself. So streaming it is. But that seems to be a general trend among YouTubers. There was this one guy called Sir Brett who made wonderful introspective videos into things like technocafable thingies. Hello, Matthew Tallon. Technocafable thingies and the thing he was most well known for, I suppose, was this weird Minecraft interstate thing. I believe he did the original version and then everybody just copied him. And it was really entertaining to watch. And then he just eventually gave in and only streamed spin tires for the rest of his tenure at YouTube before entirely moving over to Twitch, I think. Again, I stopped following him as soon as he got into the spin tires thing, although I have to admit the first few sessions were entertaining. But I only watched them out of courtesy because I thought, oh, you know, maybe he'll go back to what he used to do, but he never did. And that seems to be the case for most YouTubers I enjoyed in the past. Take Boris, for example. Oh, he used to do... Interstate, asks Spillover, as in the type of American road. Yes, that was the namesake, I suppose. A road that just flows almost across the entire continent. The thing was that it was just a minecart rail that stretched several thousand chunks into the distance. And then he recorded that, sped it up, and synchronized it to some nice music. And that was actually a very nice experience. I enjoy watching it. I forgot why I'm sitting here in the menu. People should tell me to go back to doing a thing. Hello, Cell Technology. It bothers me that those are not cannons that just fire the occupant over to the other vending machine. Apparently we just store all of those robots everywhere, and we have a surplus of robots that we're not using, probably because we don't have enough AIs lying around. Which is ridiculous, because theoretically you should be able to recreate them infinitely. Sure, copying times will not be easy, but if we can transfer a consciousness from one vending machine to another vending machine in one day, then copying it shouldn't take too much longer. Where's the woman who wanted the photos? No, she's the shop woman. He's the fat woman. She's the other woman. 9S is asking, what's wrong, Anemone? We've been falling behind on our material storage work as of late. The person in charge is usually quite reliable, but lately, well, to be blunt, she's been slacking. I think there's some kind of personal issue distracting her. Have you considered killing her? I don't know the whole story, but I'm going to have to find out so this doesn't disrupt our operation anymore than it already has. You can find the person in charge on top of the scaffolding at the back of the camp. Would you mind talking to him? I came here to deliver a side quest, not get a new one. Cell Technology points out that you can't have vending machines without any stock. That's a fair point, but again, we stock robots and all of them. Oh, this photo. I can still feel the intense heat beating down on me. Was I with someone? Oh, I'm saying things. Now I remember. These aren't just photos, they're bits of data from my beloved. 8 years ago, we were attacked by machines and fought a pitched battle. My love was killed and many of my memories were lost. This must have been his final message for me. So, wet woods, dry sand, and a shopping mall. What sort of message is that? Thank you, thank you. You have no idea what this means to me. I know it's not much, but please take this. I got 1 medium rock. Thanks. Matthew points out that this sword looks unwieldy. Well, the nice thing about this is that apparently the sword's... Excuse me, I was having a conversation about my sword. You can't just interact with me again. Oh, honestly, I've been thinking a lot recently about whether it's worth it to continue living. This dieter's telling me I need to continue on. And yet, what's the point of a world where my love is gone? What's the point of living? Technically, you aren't alive, you're a robot, and you're not supposed to have these thoughts. Go speak with your manufacturing unit and request a factory reset. Come on, 9S, let's go. See, that's the kind of heartlessness I was expecting from her. Oh yeah, right, I was talking about swords. You see, apparently they're just magnetically... magnetically? Magnetically? They're floating behind me through the power of magnets. Well, also it points out that they're alive because they're humans. No, they're all robots. Humans, as we have been told from the very start, live on the moon. The only sensible place where you can stick them, to be honest. Oh look, it's a quest. Why can't I stop thinking about it? Stop thinking about what, Sonic? Gaze? What? Who are you? We're with you, Sonic. Anyone told us to make ourselves at home. It's not much of a home. It's basically just some tapestry and some metal girders. It's a really horrible place. Oh right. So what can't you stop thinking about, Sonic? Oh, it's just one of my friends has a box that makes music when you open it, and I can't get the damn song out of my head. It's just so beautiful, I've never heard anything like it. And to make it worse, I can only remember the first part of the song. Oh, it's driving me nuts. I wish she'd just come back to camp so I can hear the damn thing again. Well, fine, we'll go find your dumb music box. Yeah, if we don't help her, she'll never get any work done, Sonic. A box that plays sound. Odd. Analysis. The item in question is likely a music box. It should be located in an area where music is playing. Proposal. The local amusement park would be a logical area for reconnaissance. That's some fuzzy logic there, Sonic! But hey, might as well try it. Not like we have any other leads to go on, Sonic. I feel like I'm making mistakes by taking on so many bloody side quests. Hello, Tammy. Matthew says magnetically is correct. I mean, yes, it sounds correct, but it kind of also doesn't, and that's leaving me feeling uncertain. Bell also wants to know, but wasn't this whole resistance just humans left behind on Earth? No. The whole resistance are more androids, and all humans are on the moon. They're all androids. They're just, you know, ground unit Yoha members or something. Hold on, are they duplicating? Terrifying. Hello, Potato. I hope you didn't see me breathe out 9S while pretending to be Knuckles. No, wait. Tails! I have no idea how either of them sound like, so I just assume if you have an annoying voice and keep on saying Sonic, that works out. But yes, while Potato's here, correct me if I'm wrong, but all those guys in the resistance camp are robots too, and all humans are stored safely in the moon. Correct, Potato? Did I do my homework properly? I like to believe I did, in which case I deserve a prize. Speaking of prizes, I forgot where I wanted to go. Potato hasn't seen the Sonic thing, but he'll see it later. No, you really shouldn't. It's bad. Plus, I'm sure 9S will have something to blabber on about too in the future, so I'm sure that it'll come back. Manager's request. The resistance account manager has been having some oh yeah, that's the music bot. Jean Paul's melancholy. A woman in Pascal's village explained that Jean Paul has additional followers in the amusement park and desert. Find these two fans and then give them their presents to Jean Paul. Okay. Resistance disappearance. A woman is yes, okay. Speed no. Mysterious letter. 3 coordinates. I don't know which one's the active quest. Oh hey, there's a quest like right around the corner. I don't care, I'm going there now. Woo! Knuckles, Tails, is this some kind of furry stuff? Come on, the weird sidekicks from Sonic the Hedgehog. Even I'm old enough, young enough, whatever you call it, to know those references. Aha! Potato points out that your androids are newer, better models designed for more towards combat. Okay, I'm here now. Where's the problem? The problem down there? I'd rather it wouldn't be. Something tells me the problem is down here. Is the problem here? I have no idea where I'm going. Well, also points out that he only watched the good stuff, that being Sailor Moon. And Cell Technology says it seems his connection has decided that he's not supposed to watch NieR tonight. That's alright. NieR's usually not worth watching without a Cell present. I mean, otherwise it would be on NieR's channel, where NieR is the name of the game, but instead it's Cell, and as long as she's not here, I guess it's boring. Hello, box! Thank you. People wish Cell Technology a nice life. May he rest in peace. So, now that Cell's gone, I can go on with the horrifying story that I have to tell. Oh boy, it is a story, and I feel like we've reached a critical mass where it's sensible to actually start talking about the terrifying things I experienced in the past. So, last Friday, I had the unfortunate luck of being graced by none other than the soup lady, as usual, as she just tends to walk around the place. But here comes the terrifying bit. For some reason, the woman decided to wear a complete silver jacket along with sunglasses indoors. And then I just thought it would be funny to mention that she kinda looks like a knockoff version of the Terminator. Which at the time I found really funny. Vending machine. Thank you. But also says, oh, probably in relation to the fact that the soup lady looked like the Terminator, which really upset her, which was a bit unfortunate. Ah, thank you. Now, where am I? Oh, the flooded city. Thank you for pointing this out. Although I have to admit I've been to better flooded cities in the past, Dishonored has a very good flooded city. Well, anyway, that was the last thing I said to her on Friday as she left the building. I told her to say that it would be funny if she would say, "I'll be back," in a very strong Austrian pseudo accent, you know, to enhance the funny situation, but she didn't. And now... Bill also points out that dissing her outfit will definitely piss her off. Yeah, about that. Please excuse the following use of language, but as I have found out this morning, that was literally the last thing I said to her. She's pretty much dead. She suffered a heart attack last night. She's been found, was sent to the intensive care unit, but she should be responsive again now. But after Sal visited her today, she was still completely knocked out cold, and medical professionals fear that she might have suffered a stroke as well as a heart attack, and she might never wake up again. I never wished any ill on the woman, but I admit I feel bad now. Don't get me wrong, at the moment she's still...
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
At the moment she is still alive in a hospital, hooked up to all sorts of machinery, but again, Sal has been told that it's very unlikely that she's going to wake up. People are still helping, but... yeah. It was an emotional day at the office today. Nobody knows how bad it truly is. All people were told at all was that she's in the hospital, but apparently it was already bad enough to send the data protection officer, who is a dear friend of the soup lady, into a crying fit that lasted for the majority of the day. More ironically, though, is that later on, to cope with her grief, the data protection officer...
Is that what we need to protect?
The data protection officer, going against her job description, just kind of
Let's
went...
take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Where was I? Going against the title or going against the job description, I just went around the entire office and told everyone about it, which seemed a bit oxymoronic, but you know, I'm not there to judge. It at least got her to stop crying, which was nice for the moment. And Tammy sends her prayers, and I don't want to seem bleak, but at this point I'm not sure if they'll do. Sal has actually been very pragmatic about it and is already considering how to get a replacement, even if it's just for the short term while she is recovering. Matthew points out that this is an interesting game. He is just sitting around and watching his allies attack everything. As you can see right now, sometimes my main character's doing stuff too. Like tossing this tiny guy away. Yeah, Matthew points out that now I'm attacking. But to be fair, technically I'm not pressing any buttons right now. It's one of the things I like about this game. It plays itself, which gives me some
I think
time.
that's the last of the machines.
Thank you. Which gives me some time to actually go ahead and read out chats.
2B, 9S?
Yes.
Come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was set to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
Oh no, is this a mini-game section?
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
Can I toss him into the water and force him to drown, please? Tammy points out that prayers are always useful no matter the situation. I mean, fair point. Still. Oh yeah, and to make matters worse, police got involved in this whole thing. As it turns out, she doesn't have any next of kin. So when it came to informing people, they only had us. As an us at work. Although, in the moment, it seemed a bit shocking. Matthew says, wouldn't it be funny if the ship he just killed was the one he was supposed to protect, and the phone lady was reporting on the machines that was really just mere?
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long.
Silly.
I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
Now, this might just be me being silly, but don't we have an orbital launch platform for these? Why do we still rely on ships? I mean, it seems a bit counterintuitive, given that, you know, you can launch people a lot quicker if you drop them from orbit. On a lighter note, you sometimes talked about my days.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
It's just a big disc. Correction, it's a big disc with guns. That's fine. Stand. I don't even need to move. They kind of just miss. Because they can't bloody aim. Anyway, Bella was just saying, on a lighter note, you sometimes talk about my days doing Minecraft videos on YouTube. What name did you go by during those days? Now, you would like to know, wouldn't you?
Unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Is it another one of those factory platform guys? It's an egg.
Well, that's new.
Doesn't look quite egg-shaped anymore, but in spirit it's still an egg.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge.
Yeah, they've been. Yes, but also really would. Well, I don't think it exists anymore, but I'm not sure. So better safe than sorry.
Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
We do have a large missile at bay.
2B, Command is attempting to launch a satellite laser strike on your target, but the enemy's electromagnetic camouflage is making it impossible to aim. We need you to find the emitter and take it out.
Oh, is that all?
I know, but it's the only way.
Well, sensibly...
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
Isn't it a bit counterintuitive if you put your weak spot on the outside of the weird thing? Anyway, Matthew says he thinks that dropping solid objects from orbit would have enough kinetic energy to do a lot of damage. Just drop spare robots on the bad guy. Yeah, generally I've been saying that. Apparently we have enough robots lying around that we can fill every vending machine on the entire planet with spare ones.
The only known record of this machine life form is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
But also wants to know, can a YouTube account even be deleted by the user? I think it could, back in the good old days when YouTube wasn't owned by Google yet. And these days you can at least deactivate it. Can I just toss 9S into it? Okay. No, 9S is just flying into it himself. Matthew also points out that this weird ship thing is large. Oh, oops, I should have probably made that. That weird ship thing is large enough that orbital sniper platforms could probably aim by sight. Oh, yeah, they could, but you know, lasers. Anyway, Tammy has to go. Farewell, goodbye. Thank you for joining us briefly, even if it was just there to send us thoughts and prayers. Days of Wonders is NieR equipped with NieR chip.
Electromagnetic interference eliminated. Preparing for satellite laser strike.
YouTube was owned by Google within a year or two of its inception. So basically for a decade now. Are you sure?
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Having trouble over there?
What?
Are you Yorha?
Who the hell is this now?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
She's probably just going to die, isn't she? That's what they all do.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
Fine, I'll leave there.
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
Oh yes! More cannon minigames!
I'll help aim.
At this though, it's own.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
I don't need chips for this. Up. I told you they'd die.
We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Are you alright, 2B?
We have it. We don't need this weirdo wobbling around.
It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. They eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
K2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
Yeah, sure. That's good. Just keep it right there. Hello, in a good mood to the spotted cow, by the way.
9S is leaving the front lines. Proposal: 9S should be reported to command as a deserter.
No! He has a plan. Just hold on.
My support fellow is gone. Now I need to do some work. In the meantime, that also goes on to quote Wikipedia, which says the domain name
2B, I'm going to see if we can
YouTube.com
use
was
those
activated
missiles
on
back on the
February
shore.
14,
But I need you to destroy the
2005.
EMP unit
On
on that
October
thing's
9,
back.
2006.
Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
9S are having a conversation here. On October 9, 2006, it was announced that the company would be purchased by Google for $1.65 billion in stock, which was completed on November 13th. The domain name YouTube.com was activated on February 14, 2005. Ah. I don't know why you had to split that message again, but alright. Alright, fine, you win this round. I guess YouTube was Google all along. I kind of realized that I ran out of all the cool stories I had, which was 2, Terminator and Death. But I don't know what to talk about now, and I still have over an hour to go. And it's just a conversation topic. Matthew has to leave for class. He wishes me fun and says goodbye to everyone. Farewell, Matthew. Enjoy class. But don't enjoy it too much, otherwise the other kids will label you a nerd. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just apparently frowned upon in pop culture these days. That also points out that I could talk about my Minecraft YouTube days. Oh heavens, they weren't very interesting. I made one weird parody of the Tagesschau with my brother, which was really bad. And other than that, just used it to show off dumb little castles I built in Minecraft and my fascination for railways. It wasn't really anything interesting. There wasn't a narrative attached to it. Oh heavens. Excuse me. Hello, Ralph, by the way. Potato points out that I need to heal. Yes, that's a good idea. Where was the quick menu button? C, V, E, N, N, A, S, U, E, R. That's fine. Oh no, Q is the wrong button. Haha! I forgot. Was that the missile we were supposed to be protecting? Ah, she's dead.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
You don't need everyone to do that. That's the job of one person.
9S. Don't die on me.
You can replace them. You've done it before. Don't be so dramatic. Matthew points out it's okay. He's a nerd. Ralph, there's Mir, a teacher, calling someone a nerd. Mir, the parent, bored of brandishing their office sabers once more. It's alright. I've dangled with them before. I can do it again. Sure, the last time they got the better of me and I had to leave the country. But still, I did it. I came out on top. If you disregard the fact that they're literally still at a higher altitude than me by being in the Alps Germany, I'm somehow stuck in Britain, which for this season is unreasonably warm.
2B to bunker. Come in. Over.
Operator to 2B? 2B, are you alright?
Running system diagnostics. Core functionality appears intact.
Thank goodness.
Never
I've
mind
been here
that.
before.
I need a status report.
Roger that. In regards to the giant machine that attacked the shore, it ceased its resistance 8 hours ago following your
hell's
missile
this?
strike.
8 hours?
However, its EMP strikes knocked out comms all across the region. We're having trouble getting them back online, which means data uploading is currently unavailable in some areas.
Where's 9S?
Yeah, about that. We picked up a faint black box reading, but it wasn't strong enough to lock down his position.
If you found something, that means he must be alive. Put in a request to the commander for immediate approval to begin a search.
Actually, the commander has already ordered us to prioritize tracking down surviving Yorha members. If you find 9S, let me know, okay?
Will do. 2B out.
Can I salvage this one? I want to salvage this one.
Han, I need you to scan for any nearby black box signals.
Scanning complete. No signals detected. However, a dynamic scanner is required for detection of weaker signals.
Never heard of it.
Said dynamic scanner may be located in the resistance camp. Proposal. Further information should be obtained from the resistance leader.
Let's go.
Can I salvage this one now? Aha! No response. Limited functionality detected in a black box. So she's still alive? Contact the bunker. Affirmative. Now I wanted to salvage her. Oh, fine. But also points out to fully heal you heal instantly. First press Alt and then F4. That sounds like a swell idea. I shall try that out as soon as I need health again. Oh, I'm dying. No anomalies detected in black box signal. However, her language core seems to have been damaged. Poor thing. You're going to be fine, don't worry. Ah. Pod, send a rescue signal to the bunker. Affirmative. Do we need to do that with everyone now? Can't they, you know, fetch themselves a rescue thing? What's this?
Commencing fishing.
What? What? Why am I fishing over this person's dead corpse?
Complete.
Thank you. I can't salvage this thing. Dead to me. Who just left all of these guys around here? I guess I'm not doing it with everyone I meet. Potato points out that this is why he asked if I had equipped new chips like auto heal and auto item. Ha ha ha. I think I should have done that. I just forgot. It's hard to remember these things. Sal kind of interrupted me by playing Pixelmon. There, problem solved. Ralph points out that to gain infinite health, delete the health system named System 32. I almost slipped right there. Ralph points out that was probably fishing for loose change. I don't think they have that. People seem to be all very poor. To return a point made earlier, but also points out that a nerd is someone who likes pop culture things. Exceptional students are geeks or dorks. Why don't they have these things? Potato points out that I should shove the chips in your posterior, my friend. That's probably not the tune. Hold on. Hold on. Shove this. No. No. I can't sing that to the tune of Amy Inslemit's Svarabagan. Where did I store the vending? Oh, there. What the hell is this now? I freed this vending machine like an hour ago. Experiencing technical difficulties. But also points out that I'm a language teacher. I'm supposed to know these things. This distinction is as important as the one between hands and feet. I mean, technically you're right. But to be pedantic, I could point out that, you know, there's just unnecessary pop culture expressions that have no real bearing on proper language use, so they can be safely ignored. Ralph points out that there's currently the whole geek chic thing going on, where everyone wants to be smart but also nerdy. Well, I find it admirable that people want to be smart, but you don't have to make that part of fashion. Excuse me, I seem to have a bovine problem here. Problem resolved itself, but We need that meat. It's free and I can sell it. Right, P for map. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, this is like ages away. But this one's close by. I can get that one back up and running again. No. Ralph points out that bovine is cow. Maybe that's just a Freudian slip that tells me I wish the spotted cow was here. I just realized it's very peaceful without 9S running around here. Maybe I should keep him dead. Spotted cow says moo! Thank you very much. You've proven my point. I think the spotted cow is trying to point out that I only have spotted cows for the next 10 minutes? Now here's one thing I don't get about this game. I feel like the music is trying to evoke something really dramatic is going on, but at the moment it just seems kind of dreary to me. Like, yeah, it's kind of a bit warm, maybe sad, but not really. Maybe I just don't get this type of genre. I'm sure it's more depressing for other people. Please have the thing. I'm trying to get the thing. I need this thing, please. Okay, I don't want this thing anymore. Potato points out that he's totally not singing this song. What do you mean singing? She just makes weird random noises. Is she? I have no idea what Masaba is. So obviously she's just making noises at this point. Just so I can seem very ignorant towards other languages that are being sung at me. Alright, who tampered with the bloody vending machine? Was it you? No. Sorry, this terminal's out of order right now. Yeah, can you bring it back in order? I need some refreshing snacks. Hello, weird woman.
What's up? I'm looking for something called a dynamic scanner that can detect black box signals. A dynamic... Oh, you must mean the one the twins built. I think they're just back from an expedition, actually. You should see some red-haired androids over there. Try talking to them.
Where?
Those twins, they... Yes? Actually, never mind.
Yes, thank you. Where is over there? You didn't really... Oh, there.
What do you want? Easy, Devila. There's no need to be so confrontational. And you don't have to trust every idiot that wanders by. I'm sorry about that. Can we help you?
I want to say no, not really, but I need a scanner.
I need a scanner that can detect faint black box signals.
Yeah. I was tinkering with something like that a little while back. Here, if you want it, it's all yours. That chip should help with your search. Once you install it, it can detect black box signals, quest objects, all manner of things. You'll hear a sound whenever it finds something.
And if it ever bugs you too much, you can always pop it back out.
Let us know if there's anything else you need from us, okay? And don't think this makes us friends. Oh, Devila.
I don't want to be friends with you, Nikki. How do I install chips? I realize it's probably way too late in the game for me to be asking this question, but I think I've never concerned myself with that. Is it in items? Obviously, it's in items, right? Caught fish. I've caught a battery fish and a tire. You can't say that about yourself. Clearly, I'm an expert in fishing. Support items? No. Enhancement item? Rest? No. Weapons? Skills? Plug-in chips. Ha! Well, also is not going to tell me. Probably because you don't even know. And I say automatic. Haha! Brilliant! How do I see what I just plugged into myself? Attack focus, balance focus, defense focus. Let's go with balance. What was the name of the chip I just picked up? Auto weapon switch, auto program, auto evade, auto fire, auto attack, moving speed up, max HP, range defense, counter, HUD control. Oh, I don't need these HUD elements. Jesus. All chips. Potato points out that the lyrics in 95% of the music in this game use a made-up language. It's a pod program. It's a pod program, everybody! Haha! Aha! I did it. No, that wasn't. What was the pod button? R? Y? U? I? O? No, P was not the right button. L? K? A? F? No. S? B? No. F? No. X, Z, C, B, P. Oh yeah, that was a fun button. I remember that one. Potato points out that it can buy an auto pickup from them that has items come to you in a certain range. Who's them? You mean those two weirdos? Hello. Oh yeah, I can buy stuff from them. Ah, evasive system. Continuous combo, bullet detonation, auto collect items. Why don't I? I need one. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Goodbye. Where was the auto-use items thing? Shop. Buy. I just realized I'm out of money. I have a problem here. Come on. So who do I need to talk to for the auto-use healing items chip? Is it this guy? No, that's the weapons trainer. He probably doesn't have anything useful. I mean, who needs weapons? Is it the strange people? If you're worried about anything, you can always talk to me. Yeah, no thank you. Goodbye. But also points out that the adjective for like a pig would be porcine. Yeah, that makes sense. It's been a long day, in my defense. A loved member of the office is more or less dying on me. I can make a few mistakes, in my opinion. Is it this guy? Blah, 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 blah. Auto attack? No, I already have that. Am I selling him my items? Potato points out that I most likely already picked up some along the way. And NieR needs to know if I need to be called for a tutorial. It's funnier if I bumble around and figure it out on my own, I imagine. Right, I've done that. Where do I need to go to now find 9S's? As much as I don't want to. Map is not really helping me. Did I select the quest? Ah! Aha! No, wait. I'll just walk into the countryside and hopes that something's happening.
I picked up a response on this.
Ah! It's this blade of grass right here. Jesus Christ, how many buttons do they want me to press at once?
This might be useful.
What the hell did I find?
Search target 9S was caught in a large explosion over the water. Proposal: the search for 9S should commence in the flooded region.
Got it. It's funny. You're oddly chatty today.
Affirmative. As a support unit, I am capable of engaging in conversation as necessary. Proposal: 2B should initiate conversation more frequently.
Can we
Proposal
not?
denied.
Ah, thank you. Somebody who has some common sense around here. Potato points out that in chips you can build in fully custom and unique chips like auto pickup need to be put in manually. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I'll manage without auto pickup if I don't figure out how it works. But also points out that 2B kind of sounds like a party pooper. No, she's one of the few sensible people around here. Transport! Where was the flooded city? Off we go! But also wants to know when croutons join the salad while calling me carrot again. Is Crouton Sal's new nickname? Am I in combat, and that's why I can't have a conversation like that? Who are you? Who are you supposed to be? Don't worry, I'm... No, get away from me. I don't like the look of you. Proposal. Remove fear functionality. No, stay away. I hate you. I hate you. Sorry to startle you. Just stay here and wait for help. Ooh. Expert voice acting. I recently imitated a Russian accent in the office, primarily on accident. Wouldn't recommend it. Apparently, I've then been told I should go into voice acting because of that. And then the soup lady started laughing and told me, you? Voice acting? Never! That's silly! Go away! She was not convinced when I tried to impress her with my attempt at Scottish. Which admittedly nobody should be, because it doesn't really sound good at all. I feel like I've changed pods. And we were aiming at something too. Oh, nice. How do I unchange pods again, though? Was it tab? Shift? Oh, no, it's not shift, but shift is something nice too. Oh, yeah, right. Shift was the fire button. Haha, I forgot. Oh, no. Apparently Sal is the salad. So who's croutons? No, seriously, who's croutons? Also, potato expresses a sorrowful laugh. Meh, you're like an old person who tries to Google via texting or will accidentally delete System 32 while trying to open a text file. Just because I can't connect to the game properly doesn't mean I'm not an expert at playing it. No, really, I'm not an expert at playing it. I'm not sure why you trusted me with doing this. But I guess it was the better alternative than waiting for Sal to play it, because after the few tries we've given the game, she doesn't seem to enjoy it a whole lot, otherwise she'd be here right now. But also, talking about Pixelmon, when do Jason and Avok join the server? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. No. How do I change these pods again? I know I've done it in the past. Oh. Oh, what did I just do? No. 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 Uh-oh. I've made mistakes. That was definitely not the button. How did I just do that? No. 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 J. Oh. Oh God. How did I just do the thing? I know I saw me do it. The menu came up. Was it Alt? No. Shift? No. No, that's the fire button again. No. Ah! Potato points out I switched my other weapon myself. I know, but I didn't do it. It was the auto chip who did it, and now I have no idea how to switch it back. Is it this one? This one? Come back. I need the other weapon set. Oh God! Maybe it's the P menu. Items. Weapons. Weapon set 1. Weapon set. Confirm. No, that's not what I meant to do. Apparently I need to go look at my options. Settings. No, wait. Controls. Customize keyboard. Auto run, jump, action, light, heavy. Switch to auto control, fire, pod, program. Light. Oh, I've got a light. Cameras. Whoa, reset camera system menu shortcut. I don't think I have a button for changing weapon sets. I'll have to live with it now. What if I just go into combat? No. Let's just change it. I think I just changed it again. I think I found the button. But how do I change the pod? And why does it only work half of the time? Okay, hold on. Let me just... This is riveting, I hope. Weapons. No. Skills. Pod programs. Yeah, this'll show them. I've solved the problem. How do I enter? Oh, there.
Black box signal detected. Life functions operational.
Pod, employ a check module and a logic virus vaccine. Easy. I've contacted the bunker. They should be here soon.
Thank you.
We are currently searching for a missing Yorha unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once.
Please. Anything will help.
9S. That's that kid who was with you, right? I saw him all right. That explosion sent him flying.
Which direction?
Hard to say. I'll take my best guess at a landing spot and transfer the data to you.
Thank you. You should stay here until the rescue team arrives.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Alright, fix that, and it should probably go back to pod programs, laser. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Potato points out that it's the arrow keys on the control. Oh. No, arrow key camera. What if I deactivate Sal's unlock key? I have no idea where an unlock key. I don't think she has one at this point. And Burlesque was asking me, could you do me a favor? Could you take my what? Out of the vice? And keep them out, please? Because that's another thing he tires of quickly while watching Sage and the others play Space Engineers. You have to spell it out for me. What am I doing with my voice that's annoying you? The Tater points out that to anyone in the important button pressing business, they shouldn't hire me because I might cause the place to blow up. Well, I go by the philosophy of Anubis, who just says if there's a button, you should press it no matter what. Ah, but also doesn't know when I go into high pitch. That's apparently very annoying. Fine, I'll just try to get lower and lower until my voice just cracks and I die of coughing. That's hopefully. Oh hey, I can go in here. I live here now. It's an awful place to live in. It's horrendous, but my home now. Potato points out that if I look at the control mapping of the corona, it'll tell me the way. Sure, I can do that. But first, let's take a look at the map. Current distance. Approachable through. Okay, what the hell is this? Well, Ruin's Cave it is. But also points out that he likes my voice best when I'm sick. It sounds rather manly and enviable. Well, luckily I'm not dying a whole lot. It just happens randomly. And I wish I could do it on command, but I have no idea how. Fairy tales tell me that I should probably be eating chalk to achieve the same effect. Oh, hello, free money. Also, are you sure you don't like it when I go into higher pitch? I've been told that this is the peak of comedy.
Why are there dead androids here?
No black box signals detected.
That was a pretty good guess if the dying woman realized he landed underground.
Alert. You are moving away from the last known position of Unit 9S.
I am?
Wrong route. Better go back and see if there's another one.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, it happens. Oh yeah, hold on, that was the thing. How do I switch the thing again? No. Ooh, nice. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I've done the wrong thing again. Okay, let's find out how to switch pods. Controls! Next pod. Right on this thing. Pod program. Light. Haha! Where's the delete button? Ah! I've done it! I shall never forget this again. Where's my scanner pod? Is it this one?
Would 9S have made it this far inside?
Alert. Possible enemy ambush ahead.
Don't care.
It's fine. That was not the scanner. Maybe it's this one. No. Pot C or pot C? Did I deactivate my thingy? Pot program. Oh, for some reason the pot C no longer has the scanner. Zeta points out that Alt also works. No, I'm holding down Alt, nothing happens. We're connecting to the network. What? Hello, fellas. What? Is this like some weird meta thing where the developers now make a statement about unfinished games? Oh, the music turned worse too.
What is this?
Analysis. This area is composed of crystallized silicon and carbon. Further details unknown.
Who built it?
Unknown.
But also points out that Drills needs my help. He's got a prospective girlfriend lined up, but he's unsure how to acquire her with great haste. And don't ask Balsa, he doesn't know either. Alright, that's fairly easy. Does he have physical access to said person, or is this just a nebulous concept living on the other end of an internet connection? I need to have the background information before I can go into proper matchmaking mode? That's alright. Why do we keep so many dead androids down here?
What's with the corpses?
It is unlikely the Yorha units came this far on their own. Hypothesis. The enemy must have placed them here deliberately.
Right, but also points out that these details are unknown. I should see the Nidd Discord general chat for further information. I don't do that. That's silly. Going into the Nidd Discord general is suicide. People just talk there. And obviously, I'm not the one up for talking. She walks unnaturally fast. And still, it's not quite running. I've got a good feeling about this. Never mind, I take it back. I've got the worst feelings. It's awful. Needs a new coat of paint.
Or we, machine life forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity. This city is one of the
you keep
areas
on
I
talking.
created
I
out
need
of
to
the
collect
desire
these
to
monies.
understand,
Oh
to
no, I made a
know
mistake.
Humans. It's
Okay,
grand, don't
you
you
do
think?
the job now.
Almost spiritual.
But also points out that at least he's
And
wearing
yet it's
pants
currently
and a
nothing
shirt now.
more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity. Some desired love, others family.
You just hit me with a brick!
Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know nothing about humanity.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humans?
Is the weird copy android
The truth
revived just pushing him around? I'm trying to pick up this body here, would you mind?
Nothing less than the essence of humanity itself.
Oh, no!
We machines exist in a connected network. We
now.
are immortal, invincible, and yet, within all those infinite bits of data, there exists not even the merest flicker of being, of life, death. Even the concept of death has no meaning to us. Thus I decided that I shall risk my life in battle.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but usually people don't just throw cubes at one another. That's silly. If you're trying to emulate humans, have you considered
I have
guns?
severed my connection to the network. Now, let us embrace death.
No, seriously. Guns. That's where human conflict has been at for several millennia at this point, really. And by that I mean more than just trying to whip me with your silly-looking gloves. Really. I mean, sure, to each their own, but personally I don't think it's very fitting for... I mean, if you go by the most common version of human conflict, slapping me in the face with your fingers is a bit underwhelming. Oh well. Bell also points out that he has decided that Adam is like a Cardassian from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He certainly likes to talk as much as those reptiles. Speaking about Star
I
Trek,
don't have time for you. I need to find 9S.
Ah, 9S.
I don't like the fact that he almost sounds like he has an earpiece in my ear that he constantly talks into.
I do enjoy this.
Also, your tie is kind of misaligned. Go fix it. Don't just go fly away. Okay, go do fly away. I guess. That's fine, we can fix it. We just need the head, which is why I assume the black box is.
I prepared this just for you.
I'm not impressed. It's still all just very bland
I
blocks.
mean, after all, we all need something to fight for, don't we?
You son of a... I'll kill you!
Excuse me, lady.
Yes!
Android,
That's it.
neutrality,
That's
please.
the feeling pure hate.
Also, if you're going for human, they don't just float on the floor.
To be!
I need to Yes, speaking about Star Trek, have you seen any of the newfangled stuff they're making? I feel like we might have brought that up before, but I have to admit I do like the graphics of the new stuff. It looks nice. And I was wondering if it holds up from a narrative perspective too, especially coming from the perspective of what I assume is a true fan. It's okay, take your time. I'm busy having a fight with this guy anyway. I mean, it's not necessarily busy, it's kind of just doing it on its own, but still. It seems to be going well, primarily. Also, I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed in NieR. Clearly, he was conscious while he was fang-dangling him around up there. If he'd just, you know, activated his black box and blown himself up, we wouldn't have this problem now. Whew. Oh, that was a bit of a quick ending.
Is this death?
Yeah, stop with the dumb questions, please. Also, why do we fill our machines with blood?
So dark. So cold.
Alright, problem solved.
NieR!
What the hell? Why did he get that, though? How did he get there?
NieR!
But also was not impressed so far with what he's seen.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
The city he's built obviously wasn't structurally sound, but also will give the new show another try once season 2 finishes.
Damn. NieR really went through hell. But you're the boss. You want him sent up to command body and all? I'll make it happen.
Thanks.
Oh. What? Nothing. Just... You've never been much for gratitude, you know? Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP. Got it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I might as well just shoot myself up down there too.
This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Ah, I
Hey,
could just
2B.
call them.
Roger that. Give me just a second here.
1, 2.
2B, good job destroying that machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to NieR?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here. Assuming we don't encounter any problems, we're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood.
Ah, I've got mail.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Yes, I'm aware. I've got like 3 people telling me already. Inbox, Commander, trends among the machines. Due to the destruction of codename Adam, we have been able to deal a significant blow to the enemy's network system. I've already confirmed that numerous machine lifeforms have been severed from the network as a result. However, just because they're no longer connected doesn't mean they no longer pose a threat. It is highly likely that they will continue to interfere with our operations. 2B, I would like you to gather some intel on the machine lifeforms. Report back to me if you see any machines behaving oddly, and keep me informed on their activities. That is all, the Commander. Thank you. That wasn't a very clear mission, but
Analyze
sure.
current trends among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
What?
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
Oh, yes.
I suppose he might know something.
Oh, we're calling him too.
Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Haven't I just been to the factory? I feel like they're sending me around in circles. Oh well. Transport. The factory entrance. There you go. But also asking, have I met any cute girls or boys lately? It's really hard to meet any guys at university. This seems to be predominantly populated by women, and most of them are particularly annoying. But that might just be because people are usually particularly annoying in my opinion. Oh well. So, I guess the answer's no. I haven't met anybody new, if that's what you're asking. I still know the same crowd of mildly annoying people everywhere.
2B, hello. Are you ready to go? The machines who seek to form an alliance with my village are hiding out here. Still, you should probably be careful. We machines can be rather unpredictable.
Even you?
In truth, yes. Now that we're cut off from the network, we no longer share data with each other. We can speak, of course, but I find that language contains many ways to hide one's true intentions.
It certainly does.
Having this weird robot follow me around is a bit disconcerting, especially in a third-person game. Hello! I come in peace.
Enter the domain of God.
Who? Come again, please?
Down this corridor, if you would.
Potato wishes demi-humans were real, and Paul also wants to know if I've met any good-looking ones. I am not in a position to judge that. Oh, for crying out loud. How long is this going to take? What do you mean by demi-humans? You mean androids? He means androids, right? Thank you.
This all seems pretty shady, if you ask me.
So why are you still here?
Well, I brought you this far, didn't I? It's my duty to see this through to the end.
Appreciated.
Well, also believes that... hold on. Are you asking if I've met any good-looking furries, or if demi-humans are furries? Hello?
That door leads to the sanctum of His grace.
Once I accepted God into my heart,
I yearn for His grace to light a path for
may hardship and conflict be forever. Once I accepted God into my heart, I was filled with serenity. Hello. My name is Pascal. I'm here to discuss the peace treaty.
Do you happen to have a loose screw?
Grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god. His wondrous grace has become a god.
Is this the start of some weird musical thing?
As gods. We as well shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. All of you shall become as gods. We'll all die together and become as gods.
Oh dear.
Damn it!
I was right. This is shady. Fascinating, though. I've never
With
seen
the auto chip enabled, it kind of seems like we're the aggressor.
I wonder if there's a way to collect.
Less talk, more running.
Oh, we don't
2B
need
to
to
bunker.
run.
We're running with hostile machines in the abandoned factory.
We need an immediate escape route.
Communications are currently unstable.
Loop a distress signal.
Affirmative.
Damn it.
Oh no, we don't need an escape, right? We're fine. But also points out it's great that we met another cult. This game seems to be full of them. Even the Yorha guys seem to build cult-like. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, it's just we're almost done here. There's no need to leave now. Also, I just leveled up. Potato says, I assume demi-humans like Dullahan, a harpy, elf, Lamia, and etc. I think I get harpies and elf, but what were the other two? Also, with enough cosmetics, elves could be real. You could have a real Mr. Spock in your life. These guys are not respawning, are they? Just making sure here. Oh no, I think they are respawning. Some guys just fell off the ceiling. Apparently I can't have I can't have my own personal Mr. Spock. Or you could try to be one. Excuse me, let me just... I realized there's a bit of money lying around here. I need that. Excuse me, just passing through here. No need to get all rude about it. Aha, more boxes. But also says, unless you can turn a person's blood green without them dying, you can't have a Mr. Spock in your life. But you don't need to replicate it down to a molecular level. Really, it's probably just about the ears. Potatoes Dulahan, think headless horseman law. And Lamia, think person that is half snake. And then Phil also says, ew, snail people. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not very fond of snails myself, I have to admit. Did I open the door here? I was meaning to. Ah, there you go. Hello!
Whoa! 2B! It's me, 9S!
9S?
What?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory systems and get you out of here. Don't do anything too reckless, 2B. We'll meet up later on.
And I stab it. I want to stab it. God damn it, let me stab it! It's already dead! Sorry, I shouldn't get so upset. Well, they're not doing anything, so I'm not doing anything either. Oh no, this again. I mean, I guess it would be fine to have a Mr. Spock or snail person in your life, but what exactly would you gain from that? Not that I'm trying to question your thing here, but... it doesn't seem any more particularly useful than normal humans. Also, Potato but also wants to know from Potato what the technical term for cat girls is. Hold on. Money. No, not Pascal. I need the money. God damn it! It's gone. The robot probably. Because I can't see anything from this distance. I don't think
The connection's too
manually
unstable
do.
to use the transporter.
But also points out that it's all better now. Yeah, but I didn't manually zoom in. The game did that automatically for me, and I'm pretty sure it's going to zoom out in a moment again just to annoy me. Hold on! Free money?
You shall also become gods. Everyone shall die and become gods.
Oops.
Keep going straight.
Will do.
From what Potato can find, Nekumini but going full Khajiit would be more attractive. But also wants to know, how's Phil doing? He's obviously distraught. The news going on. Although he seems to be taking it a lot better than the data protection officer mentioned earlier. Although still not quite as good as Sal's second in command. who seems to be about as matter-of-factually about as Val herself is.
Machines, people, androids, every one of them, a god.
Something tells me I was not supposed to. Oh, there you go. But also wants to know, so how's Sal's personal servant handling? After all, he was rather rude to Super Lady the last time he saw her. I feel like I have the most heartless perspective out of all of that. I mean, it's not nice that she's suffering from that, but you know, out of the whole team, she's the one I'm least upset about getting a heart attack.
The door's open. Keep moving.
All right.
Oh no! I meant. Anyway, but also points out that the stream is over. You are right, it sure is. Just let me quickly walk to another safe station and I'll be over with this. I'd wager it's not very far away now. There's a safe point in this bit. Is there? There. Is it up here? I kind of feel like I'm not getting closer to any safe points around here. There's probably one right around it. I can't see anything. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going into overtime now, I realise. Well, this is unfortunate. Curse you, game.
No. Please. Don't kill me.
Thief station. Thief station.
With your death, you will become gods. Somebody help us.
Well, also, hold on. Potato points out that this level has a part that is really dangerous platforming that can one-shot kill you. Yes, this area. This area is the deadly one, or this area is the safe station that you mentioned earlier? I guess I'm not going there. I can't seem to find this damn safe station. Ow. Well, I guess since the stream's over, I can already tell people to back off. I'll just keep on walking to the safe station. You won't miss anything if you leave now. Maybe the Catholic. My health is deteriorating because I'm streaming
Exit
too
route
long.
secured.
Thanks.
Oh hey! I recognize this. It's a safe station. What is wrong with me? There you go. I've saved. Congratulations. Thank you for watching so far. Blah blah blah. Return next week on Monday at 8 PM GMT +1, where I'll be carrying on with this. Hold on. Time zones. Daylight savings time might change soon. We'll find out. I'll also be streaming on Wednesday. Blah blah blah. Same time, and Sal will be streaming whatever, but probably on Thursday. There you go. Farewell. Goodbye.